Hello Palians and welcome to a small house tour. I have made a beginner's harvest house because I saw a lot of new players joining in after the Switch release. Even though it's been a lot of time, a lot of people are still coming in. So I wanted to create a small little house so everyone can see how you can make your house. Even though it's small, it can still be beautiful. So as you can see, it's just the harvest house and the tent, and I made a small little garden area, and here I have made a fence with a pretty little entrance. Initially I planted 2 trees here to make like an arch, but the house was just so cute looking like that in the background, and I removed them. Here we have a small sitting area in between the ceiling bin and the mailbox, where the visitors can sit before you invite them in. I guess I had something similar as well in my first harvest house, and I thought of making something similar here as well. I have used mostly log cabin furniture and a bit of Kilima and the ranch house, because those are the 3 furnitures that you make as a beginner. The only cheat I have is this shelf with flowers over here, because I just got so overwhelmed with arranging plants here, and some of the plants like this Magi Market spring blossom vase you cannot get, at least not yet. But yeah, it has some plants that are like from Dragontide flower planter. This one again is Dragontide, bellflower, and so on. But I think this wall of flowers could look nice. You could make one as well as you level up your furniture making skills. So we're gonna start with the exterior. The exterior of the house, you buy this wallpaper from Tish at her cash register store. And I have used the bay windows because they're so cheap, even beginners can afford them. I have 2 bay windows. I have one over here as well, and I've also used the ivy wallpaper on this side as well, and I've changed the rooftop as well. But as a beginner, I do not suggest using up your renown, because you should use it on the shrines and to expand your plot. But if you do want to have a beautiful harvest house, you can spend that renown on stuff like this as well. So because my garden is on my main plot, I have made a small little pumpkin patch over here. This is where your garden should be on this design that I've made right now, because it's also close to the watering hole. I forgot to actually make a gate, but yeah, you should have a gate over here so you can water easily your garden. I'm gonna water the pumpkins over here. And I did just a little bit of decor, not too much, and a small little comfy sitting area with a bar. And the seed maker is over here. After you make seeds, you go and plant them over here, because this way it's much easier. And on this side I have the grill where you can grill, and also the picnic area where you can also sit on a comfy chair. Oh, this plant is also Homestead. It's not, I guess I forgot it there. I have set the crafter here on the outside. One of these trees I planted by mistake, but I kind of liked how they look, so I left them like that. And the crafting table just looked so cute here on the outside. I left it like that. I also moved some of my crafters so you can see how I would arrange them. So I made a small little section for them. I have 2 sawmills, smelter, and the worm farm over here. Obviously you can extend it a bit in the back if you want to have more, but at the beginning usually people don't have that many, so the tiny area that I created should be enough. but it's easy to extend here in the back, so you can add a lot more. When I was leveling up, I used the tent as the workstation area, but right now I decided to make a tent for, like, how should I say, maybe like a garage area, because I've just tossed a bunch of stuff in here that even this clock is here, like it's forgotten over there for some time, and a lot of other stuff. Basically all the stuff that you don't want in the house you put, in your garage, so this is that. And there's this stuff over here, and still a comfy area on this other side. And I didn't put anything on this shelf because it's meaningless to, but you could place like gemstones or whatever. There's also a forgotten pie over here. So now we can go on the inside. I used these two Homestead candle holders at the entrance. I think it looks really nice. And on the inside I made a small working kitchen area. I worked quite a bit on it because I changed the layout quite a few times, but you can cook all level 1 on it, all level 2, and even all the level 3s. I don't know about level 4s. Even these you can cook, all of them. They don't require anything extra, because some of the level 2s, I believe, and 3s require an extra stove, so that's why you have 2 stoves. But you need only 1 prep station and 1 mixing station, and also 1 stove. The only items you cannot cook are the ones at the prep station and at the mixing station, because these required a second mixing station. So if you want to cook the stuff here, you will have to eventually, I don't know, you can either replace the floor cabinet or the sink and put an extra prep station and an extra mixing station if you want to cook here in your small little harvest house. But yeah, the kitchen is mostly fully functional, and you can definitely switch up the items in here and make it functional. I mean, this sink is basically for the looks and nothing else, same as the floor cabinet. You can just replace them again with a prep station and a mixing station and have a fully functional kitchen. And it's also easy to use. You can jump from the stove here, and then from these two are very close as well. And I have decided to divide the space from the kitchen with these 2 shelves. I really like using shelves as dividers. And from the kitchen we have straight into the bedroom, where you can change your clothes and have a little bit of privacy, because a lot of people don't know how to use the treasure chest. I even made a makeshift dresser out of them, and I think it looks pretty cute. And I placed the mirror right on top of them, so it's like a cute little dresser with a mirror. And not far across from our bedroom is our living room, where we can sit in a comfy area. And we also have this beautiful bay window over there with a few plants. I also bought a few rugs from Zeki. These 2 are not that expensive, so even though you are a beginner, you can afford these rugs. They're also one of my favorites, to be honest, even though they're the cheapest. And here we have like a bar area. Of course, if you change it with a prep station, you're gonna remove the bar. You can actually place it over here if you want. Make a small little bar area over there if you want to keep the bar. But I have here a storage chest, because I like to use my storage chests all around the house, especially near the kitchen. You need one to check for your stuff and then go and cook. It's good to have a storage chest nearby, especially near the kitchen. And that's about it. Because it's a small space, there's nothing much you can do, but it still looks very pretty, and it's compact but divided into 4 different spaces. And that's it. To be honest, you don't even need any more than that, but this should do pretty well for a starter beginner house. Hope you like the tour and how this tiny little house looks. I really love it. I will continue this house and I will be adding a kitchen to it right here on the side, because I want to make a different kitchen layout. So we will be seeing that as well in a future video. I plan to do the kitchen in a stream. So see you soon. Until next time. Bye bye.